I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Civil War II, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 4. Spider-Man and Clash are about to, well, clash for lack of a better word. What'll happen next? Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alright, so picking up from where the last issue left off, Clayton Cole has been completely and utterly pushed off the deep end now and has decided to attack Spider-Man. You may remember I complained in the last issue that it seemed like Peter Parker, an otherwise well-meaning guy, pushed an unstable dude way too hard, way too quickly, and then was surprised when he turned on him. Here though, in the fight these two have, Christos Gage does a good job making the whole dilemma a lot deeper and a lot more interesting. You see, Spider-Man pulls out a device that he designed and has kept in his back pocket for just such an occasion that Clash would go rogue again. Only it totally fails because Spider-Man's design is based on old schematics and Clayton has actually been upgrading his Clash tech in secret. So what we essentially discover here is that both men were being very underhanded and very distrustful of one another. They just didn't know about it until now. The shocking thing is Clash actually manages to get the upper hand on Spider-Man, proving just how destructive a force sound can be when it's pointed in the right direction. Only when the time comes for Clayton to land the killing blow against Spider-Man, he can't do it. He doesn't know what he's doing with his life, but he knows he doesn't want to be a murderer. Again, Spider-Man tries to talk him down, and in fact he does a better job this time, kind of relating being a supervillain to being an addict, always wanting the rush, always wanting the feeling of power, etc, etc. And this talking to might very well have worked too if Mendel Stromm, the Robot Master, who we thought was defeated in the previous issue, didn't return and try and kill both Clash and Spider-Man. There's actually a pretty funny moment where Spider-Man expects Clash to team up with him because, well, everyone teams up with Spider-Man, but he doesn't. Clayton leaves. He says, well, he might not want to kill Spider-Man, he doesn't exactly want to help him either, and that he needs to go and find himself, essentially. Personally, if I was him, I would check the couch cushions. 9 times out of 10 when I lose something, it's in the couch. Spider-Man manages to battle back and feed Robot Master to that weird metal glob robot that seems to follow him around. The day is saved, more or less, but Peter is stuck with a horrible feeling that he failed. He also needs to explain the situation to Ulysses, who beats himself up for telling Spider-Man about the prediction. I mean, it only took them 4 issues, but Peter and Ulysses finally figure out what everyone should have figured out in Civil War II up until this point, and that is maybe knowing the future and trying to change it causes it to happen quicker. If nothing else though, this situation has brought Pete and Ulysses closer together. It's because of that Spider-Man goes to Captain Marvel and agrees to pledge her team. Not because he particularly agrees with what she's doing, but because he wants to protect Ulysses, and he figures the best thing he can do is change Captain Marvel's side from the inside. Good luck with that. I do, however, like this justification for why Spider-Man would choose Team Authority 2 times in a row when it comes to Civil War. And I mean, honestly, do Iron Man and Carol not remember what happened during the original Civil War, that Spider-Man ended up being the biggest turncoat of them all? You would think neither team would want him. But hey, whatever happened to Clayton Cole Clash? As the comic winds down, we find out exactly what happened. He's gone back to a life of crime, but a different, better life of crime. He ripped off Roxxon, and this is just the beginning, he says. He's not a henchman anymore. Now Clash is the boss. For having a shaky penultimate issue and for making me scratch my head every so often, I am glad to say that Civil War II Amazing Spider-Man number 4 actually did manage to stick the landing as a miniseries. In fact, next to the Miss Marvel tie-ins, I would say Spider-Man Civil War II is probably the second best one. Characters do tackle the topic of knowing the future and what future crime could mean for the superhero community in a mostly mature, mostly interesting way. And Clash Breaking Bad once again does mean that we will be seeing some lasting ramifications in the Spider-Man book because of this event. It's not a must-read to enjoy the event or anything, even to understand it, but it is nice supplemental material. Overall, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.